Hi, my name is Dana Farmer, and I was diagnosed with Lyme's disease about 2 years ago. Before that, I spent about 12 years looking for a solution to all the issues that I actually had. You know, the fatigue, flu-like symptoms, everything that goes along with Lyme's. And I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I was diagnosed with so many different things that I didn't have. There wasn't really anything that could help me at that point, right? I just felt like that more pills weren't going to assist in the situation. And I finally had a doctor actually in Texas that diagnosed me. With that said, I got the Delta variant last summer. It was very, very serious. Everything that I thought we had accomplished before seemed like it had just gone down the drain after that. So I was really, really sick before, right? But the antibiotics that I was on before and all the treatment plan that I was on did definitely help that. But then when I did get the Delta variant last summer, I actually was sicker and sicker and sicker. My husband started looking on the internet for someplace else for me to go to actually get a better diagnosis or to see if there was something else that was wrong with me. And he found Envita. I did give them a call. I emailed first. I think it was on a weekend. And so I actually emailed Nicholas. And he responded first thing on Monday morning and set up a phone conference with me. And it just seemed like they had so many more holistic areas or so many different pathways that I could actually go down. They had more doctors here. They had a bigger facility. They were able to facilitate so many other things for me. And I was just drawn to the place. As soon as we found it, it seemed like it was the perfect spot for me. And there were so many ways to be treated here that it gave me a different outlook, a different area, and a different direction to go. It took us a very short amount of time, honestly, to be able to get in, which really surprised me. But after we got here, it's such a warm and wonderful feeling, from the people at the front desk to just the people who take care of the day-to-day for you. Dr. Conner is very, He's almost infectious, actually, if you would take it to that point. He really is kind and caring. He went over absolutely everything from my old test results and my new test results to make me feel like that it was something that they could actually do for me. I mean, I've met a couple of the other doctors that were here too, and they're involved in my process of healing, which is really nice because you don't just have one doctor with one point of view, you have multiple doctors. There's just a lot of technology and a lot of education behind the whole situation, which made me feel really comfortable. The quality of care and the nurses were absolutely phenomenal here. My nurses were all wonderful. In fact, I'll miss them, and they made me cry so many times today. We've had a lot of fun laughing. They did take impeccable care of me. I couldn't have asked for a better facility for that. The cleanliness is wonderful. Just the whole attitude from the front desk from the time you walk in is absolutely amazing. It's not like anything else I've ever experienced before. So I think just because of the level of care that they give you and the explanation they give you for every drug or every antibiotic, everything they're going to give you, whether it's a vitamin, whatever it may be, there's suggestions from past experience with other patients really did help, and it does make you feel a lot more comfortable after being here. You get the antibiotics, but before that, what they actually do to you for the first 2 weeks, or they did to me for the first 2 weeks, was actually prepare my body to be able to handle all of the medications that they were going to give me. 2 of the most intense treatments were the IRADs and then also the apheresis, and those are some of the most intense ones. They monitor you every few minutes just to make sure you're okay, and the level of quality care in there in IRAD is unbelievable. I think it was about 6 weeks for me. I really started feeling good. Your eyes clear up. I think your face clears up. You just have a little bit of a spunk in your step, a little bit bigger smile, and that's what it was for me.
What advice would you have for me in terms of whether or not Envita is the choice that I should make?
I would think you would have to do like I did. You need to make some telephone calls, definitely check out the whole situation. But for me, it was probably actually coming out here and getting the interview with the doctor, just seeing the facility. When you walk in, you can see the faces of the other people compared to a normal hospital, and the faces here really do have more smiles on them than anywhere else because you can feel the care as soon as you walk through the door.